Oh, welcome back to Scum. Finally, 0.6. Dropped last night. Kind of unexpected as it goes. Wasn't expecting it that quick. Metabolism changed. Pretty complicated to get your own at the start. It's not everything's self-explanatory. As long as you hover over everything, hit control, it will tell you everything that you need to know. Obviously, you start full off now, not empty. So you hover over with control, it will tell you what the best sources of that vitamins. It will show you what you need burning off. So a little more to keep tabs on now. Obviously, you can hear my guy shivering, and I'm actually in a warm. This is quite a warm region, warmish. But I love the way the crystals are building up around the screen. If you get too hot, you will go in. But rather than, I can see this one where people are gonna keep worrying. Oh, I've got to keep going into the metabolism and check in. No, you haven't. So you got your health bar, and look, it says feeling cold. You can take slight injuries, slight damage, anything that's red you sort of need to take care of. I haven't got injured as yet, shot, broken bones, but I will venture into that and see how that works out. But you will lose health when you're doing stuff like when you're riding. If I was to jump on the bike with no top on, or even as I am now and start riding the motorbike, it will come up down in the bottom left, just above the body there on the left. It says feeling slightly chilly and then feeling cold or feeling hot. So you haven't got to worry. So obviously you've got to take clothes off and on a lot more now than you had to. So I will be going into a bit of metabolism when I understand it more, and then I'll post out some videos on what needs to be doing. But everything's almost self-explanatory. Will be down here, and you'll see the meters rising as you recover, etc. The backpack, I noticed, I thought we got a vacuum pack backpack, but that actually starts empty now. So if I just pop a couple of boots in there, you watch, or a few helmets, you see it start. There you go. It starts filling up, and obviously it will affect your the way you act now. With the strength skill, the medical skills in there, the motorcycle skill. So you got to spread your points around a lot more. So I noticed I didn't have enough on the usual intelligence that I'd got and stuff like that. As you can see, he's shaking. You can hear him shivering. Obviously, you need to put clothes on. Down on the table, the motorbike gear that's come in. There's a few more helmets, but they look cool. Boots and different gear. And there's like 3 different armor type gears. These ones, obviously, with the pads and stuff on. Let's equip some of that. There we go. And you see the way the character's slightly leaning forward now as well. So I do like the look of those. Let's chuck on a helmet. Yeah, it looks wicked. Right, we've got the revolvers that have come in now. So we've got the Magnum 357. Go ahead, punk, make my day, jobby. And Peacekeeper 38. Serpent 357 and the Judge. So let's pick one of that and pick up that. The animations are pretty cool as well. Notice you got the same sort of ammo, normal tracer, armor piercing. And obviously the Magnum, I do like the look of that, that's nice. Let's load that up, blast off a few shots. Oh, I thought that would have had it. So yeah, look really cool. Do like that, and obviously there they are. There's the motorbikes. So let's have a little waz around outside. You do have the Hell Riders pickup, which is not much different, just the engine sticking out, looks a bit meaner. These two bikes, this one has no storage. This one here, this one does. This is one I found on the server last night when I got into. This one has about as much storage as the quad. So let's pump on this. And I have medium driving skill and medium motorbike skill. Now they're two separate skills now. So if I go into my metabolism, stats. So I never had much strength anyway. The character customization is different now. You haven't got the triangle, so you're gonna have to hop from screen to screen, messing around with the sliders, trying to balance everything up. I had nothing on rifles. I've just been shooting at, so I just had enough to get basic melee. Constitution. Now my running and endurance used to be a lot more than that, so I struggle with that now. With the strength skill, with the strength in there, obviously you can get stronger. You can lose strength over time, and that will coincide with what you're eating, what you're doing, and what you're carrying, what you're holding. With dexterity, I went to medium motorcycling, medium driving. Now you didn't have that before, so you could, could bump a bit on stealth and a bit more on thievery. So that's how I've had to settle that one. Obviously 4.5 points on the intelligence. So I went medium medical, medium engineering, basic survival, and a little bit on awareness. So the 56 kilos is the weight of my character, so I will struggle with that. So it will tell you everything you need to do, and as you load up your backpack, you'll see your performance score drop, which obviously means the distance you can go, etc. So a lot for you to check out and go around. Like I say, it looks overwhelming, but it's not. Just keep an eye on things as you go, but it will stop you from doing things a lot more rash, like just hopping off buildings, quickly patch myself up. But you will notice it go down. If I let me actually take these clothes off. Right, so let's drop my backpack there. Let's drop that, and let's drop the bottoms and drop the top. And instantly, look at the edge of the screen. Look at that straight away. So now if I jump on a motorbike, even with clothes on, obviously it's going to be a lot faster because I've got no clothes on. Upset a few neighbours. Still got the old fluffy wheels. Still need to sort that one out. I don't want to lead all these into my base. I'm loving these motorbikes. They don't seem to take up much fuel. I think I went to the station yesterday. The fuel on this server is very, very low. I think it was 3 pips in the station, and I filled up and there was 2.5 pips left. So maybe that's something that needs to be sorted out. All this stuff here will be destroyed once I'm finished, apart from this, because this is what I found last night when I got on. All this gear and the bike will be destroyed as soon as I'm done here. So new ammo, new clothes, whole new metabolism system, new POIs, the train yard, the racetrack, and a new town over here on the island. So we've got the brand new train yard down here in Z1. Absolutely huge, absolutely massive. Absolutely huge area to explore down here. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely love it. So that's the train yard. Plenty places to have a look around here. Plenty of buildings to dive in. We've got all the pylons in. All the structures ready for when they introduce electricity to buildings, etc. and lighting. So as you can see around the towns, you'll see a lot more electrical wires running around posts and onto buildings. Right, just down in Z3, and just gonna have a quick peep at the dirt bike track. Right, start finish line on the racetrack. So let me pop up into the air, give you a little bird's eye view. So plenty of fun to be had down here. Races will be set up on my server for prizes. As you know, loot is extremely low. So as well as the quests, and there'll be races weekly, so you can earn rewards. Plenty of fun to be had here. I can see some good laughs happening on this track. Alright, so just approaching the island in Z4, and we have a new town over here. A huge harbour. Got a few wrecks about. So another POI to explore. Plenty of buildings. Many hours, days and weeks of searching and grinding. But yeah, you can see that everything's set up ready for the electricity when that's introduced. So I'm looking forward to that. There's water settings in the world now, where you can start off with a certain amount of waters, similar to the fuel situation. So all the water wells in your base, any containers that you'll find in and around the island, that will be I think what I checked it on, they're all set on 1. So basically I've noticed that all the wells and everything's empty, so you have to set a replenish time. So I'm still to tweak that, letting that run a few days to see how it works, and see whether I need to play around with that, which I think will need doing, because otherwise everyone's going to water's going to be very scarce. You're only going to sort of find that from rivers until that's replenished, or the settings are tweaked a little bit on that one. But yeah, another POI down here, great stuff. So absolutely fantastic, great job devs, looking amazing, coming on great. So like I say, if you don't own the game, go out and get it. It's only going to get better, way above the rest of the games as far as I'm concerned, and all the games that I've played, this is right up there, basically the only game I play now. So take care everyone, hope you enjoyed 0.6, and take care. I'll see you in the next one. Ta-da for now.